Recipes can be very helpful, but they don't always have to be followed exactly. Learning how to adjust recipes to meet your family's needs can help make meal times fun, easy, and delicious. Follow these simple tips and you'll be set for success. Tip 1. Make swaps in the same food group. This is the easiest way to modify a recipe since for the most part, the integrity of the dish remains the same. For example, if a sandwich recipe calls for Swiss cheese but your family prefers cheddar, no problem. If a salad recipe calls for romaine lettuce but iceberg is on your refrigerator, that's okay. If a smoothie recipe calls for raspberry but your kid isn't eating anything red this week, use blueberries instead. If a fruit cobbler recipe calls for apples but peaches are in season and on sale, that's fine. Swapping something with one texture for a different texture can be a bit tricky. Try to make swaps with like textures. For example, if a salad calls for tomatoes but you only have a red pepper, your family may prefer the crunch of the raw pepper as opposed to the squishiness of a cooked one. If you're serving a yogurt parfait, your family may love chopped fresh peaches, but could dislike the texture of canned peaches in that same scenario. If you're looking for crunch on a salad, but you have concerns about a nut allergy or don't have them on hand, apples could offer the same crunch. Minimize and balance swaps that impact structure. When it comes to baking, recipes should be followed a bit more closely, but swaps can still be made within the same categories. For example, if a muffin recipe calls for blueberries and cinnamon, totally fine to swap with peaches and ginger. If a recipe calls for 1 cup of flour, using half a cup of white flour and half a cup of whole wheat flour is okay. If you want to reduce fat or sugar, start by decreasing no more than 25%. This is important to maintain the core structure of the recipe. Have fun and don't be afraid to experiment.